Yeah. Dear students, today let us study Hive in Hadoop. Hive is a data warehouse infrastructure tool which is used to process structured data in Hadoop. In this video, let us learn about Hive command, that is Hive Query Language or HQL. To open or to work with Hive, you need to give a command Hive, type Hive, open a terminal and type Hive, takes you to a Hive shell. The Hive is loading. You can see a Hive prompt over here. Here you can type any Hive command. Even in Hive, the table is stored in the form of a tables, and it is more like SQL. Hope all students are thorough with SQL. You learned how to create a table, how to insert the values, and how to execute SQL queries, how to join the tables in SQL. All those operations you can do it in Hive as well. So Hive is a tool which is used to process a structured data in Hadoop. Syntax wise, a slight difference compared to SQL. So as in when I explain, I'll tell you the differences. So first let us see how to create a table in Hive. Now let me create a table. Before creating a table, let us create our database and let us use that database. Okay. So create database command is similar to SQL. The command is, just a minute class, just let's create our database with the command create database, create space database name, semicolon. The syntax is exactly same like your SQL. You can notice here. Now to use this database, use a command use database name db2. Let's create a table under this database. Let me create a table, say EMP or employee with the 3 columns. So the syntax is create table EMP opening bracket. Let me take first column as ID and of type integer, name of type string, and comma age of type integer, closing parenthesis, and I have to mention the row for the format of the table. So row format delimited fields, delimited space fields, terminated by within the single quote I have to mention the delimiter character that identifies the field. Let's use pipe vertical bar, lines, space lines, terminated by within the single quote, write the delimiter character which is used to identify the lines, and stored as text file, semicolon. So this is the command which is used to create a table in Hive. So create table name, column name as in SQL. Here you need to mention how you would like to store a table. So that is row format, and also you have to mention how to identify table cells. Each fields are delimited by vertical line, and the line or each row of the table is delimited by this slash n or a new line character. Now you can describe a table. If you want, you can describe a table. The command describe emp. Yeah, here you can see the columns as well as its data type, and you can also show list all the tables present in the database using show tables command. Show tables. You can alter a table using alter table command. You can add a new column family name, or you can change the existing column family name, or you can replace the column family name, etc. So let's see one sample alter table command. So to add a new or to rename a table, I'll teach you one alter table command where you can rename a table. So alter table emp rename, keyword rename to employee semicolon. Now just use show tables command where you can see that emp is renamed to employee. Now to load the data to this particular table, you need a data set, right? So what we will do is, let us create a data set using a matching to this particular schema. So open another terminal using gedit, open on an editor. And type the content here. So the first column is ID, say 1, pipe, delimiter is pipe we have used, employee name, pipe, and age, some number, say 20. The next line, 2, employee name and the age. Note here, each rows are identified by a new line character. So enter the data, the third, 19, say 4, John, vertical line, 21, 5, Said, 22. Enough. So these are the sample data I have shown to you. Save the data and close the editor. Now you can load it into Hive. Just go to your Hive prompt. You can go to Hive prompt and you can load the data to Hive using a command load space data local, keyword local, in path space. Within the single quote, I have to mention the path of my file that I have created. The path is home Cloudera and that path file name is data1. Single quote close, into table employee. Semicolon. So this is the load command which is used to load the data into Hive. Note here, we can load the data from HDFS as well. So if you want to load the data from HDFS, you have to put this file data1 into HDFS using Hadoop fs minus put command. And slight difference with load command is if you are loading it from HDFS, no need to use this keyword local. Okay, so you can display the content of this table using on select command, that is select star from table name. The content is displayed. So difference is only create table and loading the data compared to your SQL. So HiveQL differs in these two. HiveQL command differs in these two. And now you can, even in Hive or SQL, you have the operators like relational operators, logical operators, and or not, relational operators like less than, greater than, not equal to, greater than or equal to, etc. Same like SQL. Similar to SQL, you can use aggregate functions also here. You can use group by clause also, having clause, all the syntax is same like SQL. Now let's see, let me just show one example. Let us try displaying the details of an employee whose age is greater than 90. So how do we write a query in SQL? Select star from employee where age greater than 19. Even in HQL, that is Hive query language, the syntax is same like SQL. So whenever you submit a query, this Hive command, you know, Hive runs on top of Hadoop, right? So whenever a query is submitted, it in the background it is converted into a MapReduce job. So Hadoop daemons processes this and displays the output. So you can note here the MapReduce job progress here. So now 0% map and 0% reduce. As and when it executes, you can note that progress. So look at here. Yeah. So when the 100% mapping is done, 100% reducing is done, you can get the output. See here, these are the employees who have age greater than 19. So similar to this command, similar to this query, you can execute all other queries exactly like in SQL. Only thing is you are working in Hive. Syntax wise, there is no change, but working wise, there is a difference. Hive commands, of course, all SQL commands will be processed by MapReduce operations. So that is the difference. We can create a table from another table just using create table command. For example, create table, say empd, some other name I'll give, as select a star from employee, semicolon. So the output of this employee table will be stored as a table here. So you are creating a table empd. Again, the processing is using MapReduce operation. Yeah, the table is created now. You can view the content using select star. Yeah, the table is displayed. Now, let's try joining these two tables. Let's try joining these two tables. Syntax is select star from employee E, join the second table empd and an alias for this on. Let me join based on ID. So this E is an alias for the first table, D is an alias for the second table. I'm trying to join using an ID. So E.id is equal to D.id. So minute joining syntax difference compared to SQL. So MapReduce is happening in the background. Note here, 50%, 100% MapReduce, 100% mapping happened. Yes, this is the result of joining operation. Now, you can create a view in Hive using a command create view, view name as select, say ID comma name from employee, semicolon. So the view is created. You can just select star from view to verify. Again, it is a MapReduce job. See, you can see the answer over here, the result of view. And we can store the output of any analysis into HDFS back in Hive using insert override command. So let's check one example. So insert override directory. The syntax to load the result of analysis into HDFS is insert override directory. Within the single quote, you have to mention the directory where you would like to save user / Cloudera / say some directory which is not already existing. Single quote close space select. A query you need to write, select start from employee where there's some query age equal greater than 20. Press semicolon. So I would like to store the result of this query into HDFS. So my result of this query will be stored in a directory output 3. Once after this command is executed, once after this job is processed using MapReduce, you can view the content in that directory. Okay, now to view the directory, you have to go to your HDFS, you have to go to a shell. Now you are into Hive, so you can quit Hive using quit command, quit semicolon, semicolon. So you came out to Hadoop, you came out to shell here. So give the path, you can check the output here, user Cloudera output 3. So using a command Hadoop fs -ls and give the path /user /Cloudera /output 3. Yeah, in Cloudera you can note here a new directory called output 3 is created here. You can go into this output 3, press enter. Inside this output 3, you can see one file with this particular name, and this contains the result of that previous query. So open this file using Hadoop fs -cat command and here / just 0*. This is how the content of that or the result of that particular output. You can also verify this output through browser. Using browser also you can verify the output. So just click on browser, HDFS name node, browse the file system, user, Cloudera, right, warehouse, go back, user Cloudera, output 3, click on output 3, here is a answer. These are the ways with which you can verify the output in Hive through browser.